Hello everybody, welcome to Chef Life, the channel where we travel and run and of course cook. And today is one of these cooking days because we have been invited on a short notice with some friends and we have to just whiz up something that looks exciting and is nice of course, without too much trouble. I hope that you enjoy what I generally do, so don't forget to give me the thumbs up and of course browse a little bit through all the videos we do and check them out. But now, without further ado, let me tell you what we do today. It is something very simple. It's a salmon in the oven. Because sometimes you want to do something fancy, but not just stand for hours in the kitchen, and that's exactly what we do now. So, let me show you what you need. So of course, for a little bit flavor, and I like a little Asian touch, we're using a little bit ginger, then a little bit of red onion, garlic and lemon. Salt and pepper, so it is very, very simple. And of course, most importantly, the salmon. If you can, get something wild, get something that is not from a farm. Might be a little bit difficult, but it is much better for nature. I bought here a whole side of salmon. I won't use the whole lot, it's not that big the event. But what is important is there's sometimes bones in and they will be on here. So when you go with the fingers over it, you will actually feel if the bones are still in, but these ones have been taken out already. Then you can cut the bottom off here. It's quite fatty, but I know our friends, they do like it. But what I want to cut off is on top here, we have a little bit of bones, which we will just cut off because we don't necessarily want that in our salmon. Voila. You can see I have a whole lot of knives here. This one is actually a fish knife. You can see it's very flexible. That's good for deboning fish. This one is a vegetable knife. I just need that for vegetables. Then of course the paring knife and my little tweezers. This is what I would use. If there is bones in, you would go in like this and then you pull them out. It's very difficult with your fingers, but with the tweezers it goes very easy. Okay, so let me start with the cooking. Okay, we have 6 people tonight. I use about 2 finger wide for everybody, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just cut it down. Don't worry, it's actually a cardboard underneath. You can see the skin is still on, and I leave it on because that is nice and it holds everything together. And I put it in the tin foil. Just want to quick put a little bit of olive oil in before. And we put the salmon in here. Voila, fantastic. Okay, so then let's do a little bit of seasoning. I have some lovely salt. Not too much, but not too stingy either. Don't do a salt bay because otherwise you have more salt on the side than on the salmon. A little bit pepper. I'm quite fond of pepper. Voila. Then we got as well some herbs. I got some fantastic tarragon. So we just put that a little bit on top. Got a couple of thyme leaves. And then with the other vegetables, we cut some onions just in fairly thin slices. Voila. Then we need some lemon. I do exactly the same, just in slices. I'll take some garlic. Everything can be quite big, so it doesn't have to be too fine because it's more to give flavor. And then the ginger. I don't peel it because it will just go a little bit on top, and that's already enough. Good, and now we just put it on the salmon. It actually already looks nice, you know, it's like you don't want to eat it. Then the ginger. I put the lemons at the end because the lemon juice will actually already cook the salmon a bit, and we don't want that. The garlic at the end, the lemons. Great. And not to forget, another good drizzle of olive oil. Fantastic, that looks beautiful. Now we just have to close it. Good, so we got all the ingredients in. All we have to do now is to close it, because what we want, of course, is that the steam stays inside and all the flavors stay nicely inside. Good. So the oven has been preheated on 200 degrees, ready for the salmon now to go in. And we leave it for about 30-35 minutes. We don't want it too well done, but we still want it cooked. Fantastic! It's out of the oven, and oh, look at this. Absolutely perfect. And the smell is just beautiful. So all we have to do is taste it. So I will take a little sliver now. I'll put it on a plate with a bit salad, and I will taste it. And I'm sure it will be fine, but it's ready for the party. Good, so as usual, of course, the proof is in the pudding or now in the fish. So of course we have to taste it and see if it is nice. We made a little salad with it. We left the carbs away today because we just want to live nice and light and healthy. It's definitely done. The flavors have really been inside the fish and absolutely beautiful. I can only recommend it. Of course, you don't have to just use salmon. You can use any fish that you can find on a market or in a shop. You could use snapper, or here in Philippines, tilapia, or even bangus, or trout in Europe goes very well. You can use a whole fish, you can use a fillet, absolutely as you please. So I will have my taster now, and of course later a little bit more in the party. And don't forget, please give me the thumbs up if you like it. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And if you are one of my subscribers, don't forget to share it with everybody else. So I'll see you soon again.